Wagwan. For real. That's not good. I have to move out. Okay. Now I'm nervous. You see now. Okay, good. No, there's no score sheets here. I do have a scoreboard. Yo, they're about to start. Oh, hectic. Hold on. And here we have the first game between the Long Donkeys and Rams. First game of the under 20 Uprising tournament here. I believe that's Matthew Bishop picking up the disc. Regular player for the Donkeys in there. Opens and mixed divisions. Donkeys have it on the sideline. Rams doing well to just hold them there. Swing is the call. Getting through the passes. And a little bit of forward movement here, but still struggling to really get a penetrative throw through the middle. To get a lot of forward movement here. Good start here from the Rams on defense. Oh, and through the gap here, it looks like there's a zone look here from the Rams. Front three with a mid. This keeps flowing. And a big cut from the backfield. Gets a little bit of a gainer. Sharp forehand. Gets some width here. And would have looked for a continuation throw soon after that. Donkey's doing well just to keep the disc. They'll be very familiar with zone play. Long Donkey's very familiar with zones, and a wayward throw through the middle. Flat-footed on the reception. And unfortunately, a drop here as Rams almost get their zone working with some good counter-attacking play. A little bit of tempo now from the Donkeys and a little bit too far. Rams have it. Looking for a deep look now. Big fake and a swing. And here's a big throw into the end zone, but just doesn't have enough curve to come back in field. It's a lovely day here in KZN. Peter here in Howick. Donkeys pick up the disc. Sharp throw down the line here. Great fake cut here. Oh! And just the throw a little bit wayward to the ground. The Donkeys with an opportunity right here at the end zone line. Big gainer doing enough to get them here, and a big score to take the lead. That's a good hold here for the Donkeys. Fortunate not to have been scored against. Apologies for the camera work. Just don't have a tripod here at the moment. But we should be getting one throughout the course of the day. Donkeys get a pull. Rams do well to move the disc down the line. It's a big throw into the end zone and just not connecting with the receiver. Top throw here. Oh, and it's dropped in the end zone. Got hands to it. And Rams with an opportunity to capitalize and get themselves on the board here. Looking for options. Bullets it into the end zone, and good hands here for the first score for the Rams. And Rams get the pull going here. Lands infield. And Donkeys are going to have to take it from the back of their end zone. Got the start. Powerful, incisive throw through the middle. Looking for a swing option over the top of the cup. Toes it in. Does number 38. Oh, finds the gap once again. Does Bishop. Keeps it moving. Donkeys with a lot of good movement now. Doing well to find their open players. And doing even better to keep the disc moving. But unfortunately, straight to the Rams opposition here. Right down her throat. Did well to just get that down. And now Rams with an opportunity to take the lead in this game with a break. Moving it down the line nicely. One option away. Over the top, and it's a touch. You've got to catch your Ds, or your opponents will do so. And what a disc to catch to take the lead here for the Rams. Good effort here. Good counter-attacking play. Good to see you in the comments for what's an auspicious occasion here in South African Ultimate. Under 20 Ultimate right here for the country to see. Travis Myberg, a great save. Could have caught his D, you would feel, the Donkeys player. As the Rams have the disc thrown here into the end zone once again. And the Donkeys need to make a play. We also see you, Andrew Ulifir, a KZN native. Appreciate your support. And Rams sticking with the zone that's brought them success. Constantly giving themselves opportunities as we have an over-the-top swing here and a quick move. Looking to go down the line. That's the movement the Donkeys will be looking for. Once they break that zone, they need to just run with the momentum that they have. And there is the score. A very good hold here from the Donkeys. The crowd loves it as well. A clean hold for the Donkeys, and it feels like they're just starting to find their feet or their hooves. And yes, as we're saying, an auspicious occasion here in KZN. We have an under 20 tournament. Great for the growth of the sport. We need the kids playing. And we've done well. We have multiple games going on. Jackals, the local hosting team, I believe against the Hilton Eagles on field number 2. And on field number 3, same matchup. It's the A teams and the B teams competing against one another here. Great turnout for a great tournament. As the Rams start on O, it's 2-2. And immediately a deep cut. And cut under once again here. Excuse the coughing. Just some water going down the wrong pipe. Oh! And a pass just not hitting the receiver there. Fingertips, so close. As Rams look now to counter-attack, it's a deep look. There's someone there, misread, and unfortunately not taken. A good look in the end. And I love taking the deep shots. They're a lot of fun. And a little bit of back and forth now as Rams have the disc once again. Territorial gain here. Over the top and over the receiver. As Donkeys now have the opportunity on O. Moving it out of their end zone. Love to see the passes connecting here. The disc keeps moving. Rams still on the back foot. Donkeys taking advantage, but unfortunately, that final pass just not connecting, and Rams are going to have to work it up once again. Looking for options here. Try really hard. A high stall count throw. And a wayward one. As Donkeys look to keep the speed up. A deep throw into the end zone from Matt Bishop. A little bit of a collision here. And some fans expecting a call. The call is the receivers to make. Or even the receiving defender if he wants some extra spirit points. There is a bit of a discussion. But there is love. It looks like it is a contested foul. As the disc goes back to Matthew Bishop. If it goes deep again, he sees the open option. Just a little bit too much sauce on that throw. But I like the vision. He was open, did get onto the correct shoulder as well. But just the execution just needs a little bit of polishing. But that will definitely come with time. As Rams have yet another opportunity to take the lead here. 2-2 on field 1. A good forehand here to get a big gainer, and this one just behind the receiver as Donkeys look to pounce immediately after that. But a little bit too rushed, you'd feel. You've got to love the eagerness here that you'll see from young Ultimate. You'd feel that with time, things will start to connect. And there's a connection right in front of the end zone line. This for the lead now. Rams on the cusp. A great jump. The call is not in, but that doesn't matter. In the end, Rams get the lead. Oh, no. There's another call here. I think call maybe a travel. Not quite in outside the end zone when he made that throw. Oof. A collision here. A little bit of knee to knee. Oof, injury sub. That's not what you'd like to see. You'd hope that the young man is okay and that it's nothing too serious. He is hobbling, not quite walking, but glad to see he's not coming off on a stretcher. Rams now with an opportunity, an outside in. It's got the right angle, but it was just a little bit too floaty as Donkeys now look to move the disc forward themselves, and they call a timeout. A very mature call here from the Donkeys, just to recalibrate, just to make sure that they just punch this in. If they do punch this in, it'll be a break point. And break's very, very valuable here, but you'd feel that the name of the game is just score more than your opposition. Whether it's a break, whether it's a hold, you just got to score. Good to see the support here for the Donkeys. And good to see the Rams here in full showing. Chase still hobbling. And his cleat is off. Just nursing his ankle there. You'd hope that he is okay. Just talking about executing the basics, executing what they've done in practice, and that's what tournaments are about. That's what we really enjoy about tournaments. Something that you work towards. And then it's just about execution on the day. You gotta trust the processes that you've been through to get you through. Beautiful day here out in KwaZulu-Natal. Always love seeing the greenery, the amount of trees here. In the KZN Inlands area. Tons of forestry here. Many gum trees that are used to produce paper. Right through the middle, and Dexter on it. Great anticipation. And as you can see, a little bit of wobble in that disc. A little bit of as Dexter's D just coming with a capital D here. Doing a little bit of damage to the disc. TK gets the disc started. For the Rams, a laser into the end zone. And a laser for the lead. TK picks it up and he finishes it here for the Rams. And gives the Rams the lead they've been looking for. well deserved, have done well to execute, and have done well to take their opportunities that have been presented to them. We have Jean Pieterse talking about holding your D's. Probably talking to Skylar here with the earlier D that should have just been caught. But once again, Rams taking the opportunity that's given to them and getting the lead. Also have some action here on field number 2. Jackals against the Eagles, and a buttery throw into the end zone to give Jackals the points as we come back to the Rams Donkeys game. A very good pull indeed into the end zone. Donkeys have been fielding a lot of their pulls in their end zone. So the defense here from the Rams is definitely working hard. Just moving around here. And a great zone play here. Moving the disc up nicely now. Cam number 45, that is, over the top. No up call. A good fake, and the throw just not as good. Jed did well just to get his defender off his back. But unfortunately, just that last throw, a little bit too floaty. Great hands here from number 66 for the Donkeys. Good give and go play to give it back to their handler in chief. Good curve on the disc. Good running once again from number 66. He's all over the field here. Over the top, but over everybody's. That's still in. There was a toe, but the toe is called to be on the line. Jed picks up the disc here for the Rams. Gets it in field. Gets it through the middle. Great give and go play here from the Rams. Just looking for the finish now. A good fake. Still have the disc. Into the end zone. Nope, just short. And you would want no one else on the disc just in front of the end zone. But Jed finds the outside in throw and finds his target to double the lead here for the Rams as they lead now 4-2. Looking very, very convincing. See if we can get a replay of that. Just the replay of the finish. We're all still learning here. We're all still figuring it out at this under-20 tournament. It's great to see for the development of the nation's ultimate frisbee. You know, if the kids are playing and they take this into maybe not old age, actually take it into old age. As we know, Donkeys have competed in multiple Masters tournaments. So, ultimate for young and old here in KZN. Very, very exciting to see. And hoping to see even more youth ultimate throughout this year. As Rams now get the disc going once again. Pull fielded in the Donkeys end zone. A quick swing here that looks very, very good. Just looking for another continuation to keep the flow going. But the Rams zone doing well to keep the throws lateral. The small pops now. Looking to do a little bit of work here for the Donkeys. They keep the disc moving. Doing very well to work through the zone. They're getting ever closer to the end zone line. And once again, passes continuously being open at the right time to keep the disc moving with some very, very good flow. Once again, this is how you beat a zone. You got to keep them on the back foot. And it's just one wayward throw behind the receiver. And a rolled throw now means Donkeys have to work it up from the back once again. Not impossible, they've done it before. Cup still not quite set up yet. Bladey throw. Bladey and floaty, but perfect for the receiver as number 38 keeps the disc going. I believe number 38 is the Skylar that Jean mentioned earlier. A good swing here from the Donkeys, doing well as they creep ever closer to the end zone line. A great cut from number 66, and that should be a goal, and it is. And that was textbook zone demolition here from the Donkeys. That's the type of play you'd probably expect from them, being very familiar with the zone. And they've done well to pull one back. We love seeing the support share in the comments. Andrew Ulifir saying, let's go Rams. Great throw into the end zone. Yes, I agree. I believe it was Jed that had that bladey throw. That just popped into the end zone to give the Rams the lead. And also another nice D. Andrew Ulifir continues. And please do keep the comments coming in. We love hearing the support. We love seeing it here. Because the kids need support, isn't it? They cannot do it without their parents, without the supporters. Because, I mean, some of them can't even drive. So they had to get here somehow. So many, many thanks to the parents, brothers, sisters, guardians that have brought their kids to this tournament. Donkeys, oh, fantastic forehand pull here from Skylar, as Rams now field the pull in their end zone. Good cut here from number 40. Opens the field up for a long bomb throw, and TK comes down with it. And what a finish. Clinical, clean, calm and collected. What a finish. So just maintain that 2-goal lead here. Some clinical ultimate frisbee here from the Rams. And even more support flowing in here, this time for the Donkeys. A Donkeys supporter that calls himself a goat. It's Vaughn. Good to see you, Vaughn. Let's go Donkeys, he says in the comments. Keep that support flowing in here. They can hear it. Commentators shouting loud enough for them to hear. So keep that support coming in. They certainly appreciate it as Donkeys now have the disc. There's a swing option once again here as we see the coach, Roslyn, in her number 3 shirt. And I heard from the coach, Roz, earlier about how the dump swing is something that they've been working on, preparing for this tournament. Very, very vital skill to have, as we see 4 at the back here, just to keep the disc moving. And this is how you beat a zone. You've got to maximize the width. And then once you get the width, you'll find a gap through the middle and you attack it. So the dump is there, and there's the gap in the middle. Just got to keep the disc moving just like that. And then you'll start to see the zone start to tire. So rage cut here from number 28. Lots of catches here between the handlers. Seems that there's an out call here. And the out call is accepted. Rams doing well. Just to lull the Donkeys into throwing multiple throws. You'd feel that, yes, they've done well to swing, but deep options would also be good for the handlers. The more options, the better. As a great catch here from number 40. Looks significantly younger. Bladey throw, but just not enough juice to get to his receiver, Wheatbix, on the back. Not sure that's her actual name. Might be a big fan of the Bacomo branded cereal. I mean, 2 bricks of Wheatbix will do the trick for you for the day. As Dexter now, after a big D, has the disc. Options opening up for him downfield. He tries to take one. Matthew Bishop in the right place at the right time and does just enough to make it a difficult catch. And miscommunication here between the 2 receivers. One D'ing the other, looking for the long throw. Oh, a greatest, and it's been executed. Donkeys with the disc, the crowd goes wild. And why wouldn't you? Goodness gracious. That's what you gotta love here about young Ultimates. They're not afraid to do the big things, the cool stuff. And I'm sure they'll be super glad that that's been caught on camera. Donkeys doing well to keep the disc moving through the middle. A travel has been called here. And yes, Travis, what a greatest indeed. A greatest. And we also see some support here from Darren Holcomb, also saying, let's go Donkeys. Love to see you keep that support coming in. Great time to support the Donkeys. They're on the front foot here. After some greatness with the greatest. They just need to get the goal to finish. Looking for a rage cut here from the safe hands of Bishop number 51. He's been having many touches here. A regular face in the Donkeys open division team. That one just beating the defender. Calm throw just outside the end zone, and there is the finish that the Donkeys have been looking for. And it's after a greatest, so does it get any better than that? To just half the deficit once again. Some exciting ultimates here. Exciting under 20 ultimates from a very talented and very exciting group of young men and women. This isn't the only game happening today. We have another game in the distance. We have the Jackals against the Hilton Eagles. Looks like the Eagles have just got themselves a score here. We'll have to excuse the touches here. It's a very far zoom, and it's one touch that makes a very big move here. But no better sight, if you're a South African Ultimate fan, no better sight than to see youth playing Ultimate. And very much a feeding region. For South African Ultimates, many KZN natives end up going to places like UCT, Stellenbosch, Pretoria, Johannesburg, and become very vital members of those communities. Just thinking of a few that come to mind. Taryn Funnel, who has been doing some very great work with Tux, a Bunnies native, and Michaela Schultz as well, part of the WITS committee, and also in SAFTA. So good to see KZN continuing to produce youth ultimate here. Dana as well, yes. Andrew Olivier reminds Dana Glennie. She also served on the SAFTA committee. I believe she played for Chile in the latest edition of Mixed Nationals. She's played for Chile Nomad and a stalwart of the Cape Town Ultimate Frisbee community. So once again, KZN really plugging up the rest of the South African community with young, vibrant, and hardworking contributors to the community. Very great to see. very, very many exports from KZN. As we hear from a KZN native, Andrew Olifir. We just gotta make sure that everybody knows. And just see some communication here. I believe it should be the Spirit captains or captains. If you'll just excuse me, I just want to rest my hand. Unfortunately, I have forgotten the tripod at home. Schoolboy errors. But we're here with school kids, so what better time to have schoolboy errors? Donkeys will start us off here. Behind in this game, but only by 1 point. A very, very tight game here. And just too much float on that pool. A little bit too much sauce there. Rams get the disc moving over the top of this man D here. A hard force to the near sideline. Great forehand to move down the line here. Rams moving with a lot of intent. Ruud for the finish. And unfortunately, just a lapse in concentration at that final moment. And we've seen that many a time from young and old. And concentration, a very, very vital part of everything. Sports, school, life. Especially at that last moment, you cannot take anything for granted. As the swing continues here, Donkeys retain the disc. Doing well to get the disc into wide areas. Let's keep the disc moving. Small touch here. It's Matthew Bishop on the disc once again. Moves down the line. Over the top here. A lot of float. Skylar does the work. Grabs from the air. And yes, we'd like to see a few more deep looks here from the Donkeys. As Bishop on the disc once again. There's a big gap here on the right-hand side of the thrower. Far side of the field. Matt picks it up once again. There's a throw here in the middle. Looked off. Donkeys still have the disc here. In the same position. Looking for a continuation pass. Just the cut not timed the best. Now, just down the line here, give and go back to the handler. A good gainer for the Donkeys. Have done well to use their woman now. In the middle of the field. Oh! Bobbled and bopped right out of her hands here. And it's Rams who pick up the disc on the end zone for the hold. A good cut here from Chetty 69. Over the top, well placed. Last throw, oh, and just does enough. Did everything he could, the young Bishop, to prevent that from going to hand. And gotta love that spirit, gotta appreciate the effort that your opponent puts in. But Rams lock that one in and get another goal to take to extend their lead. Just keeping that 2-goal cushion as we say goodbye to Andy Olivier. He's got to get onto the road. And thanks us for the streaming. We thank you for watching the stream and for getting involved. The support is felt here. So keep that coming. Seems that the other games are finished here. Premier fixture here between the Donkeys and the Rams. Oh, just out of the reach of the Rams defender. A good fake here from Matthew, recognizing the danger and holstering that pass. Looking for continuation, finds the gap. A good fake and eventual pass. And you just feel that the downfield options are just a little bit too static for... Oh, there, finds it. Pierces the gap. A great continuation, an opportunity for give go, and it's taken. And they keep the disc moving. Good dribbling here from the Donkeys as they get a little bit of gainage down the line. Matthew trying to pierce the gap around and into the end zone. The vision was fantastic and the execution was clinical. Donkeys, some great ultimate. And just nipping on the heels here of Rams. Keeping themselves in this game are the Donkeys. Some very, very good ultimates. A throw that just pierced the infield from Matthew Bishop really got them going. And then just down the line from number 66. He's been stellar receiving today. Very, very active downfield. He's put in a very good shift here for what some would feel would be the premier club in South African Ultimate, the Long Donkeys. Multiple international campaigns, multiple national championships. And it's good to see that they don't just hold the success for themselves, they keep it going through the next generation as Rams with a brilliant throw and a brilliant D. You're not going to get it that easily. You're going to have to work for it, and that is fantastic to see. Great hands here from number 28. Oh, great. A great contest here. Downfield from Panza, I believe. A big pull over the top. It was a high release. Comes out floaty. Who's going to get it? Many under it. And it is Jet, number 60, who gets a hand to it and prevents the Donkeys. What would have been a goal here? A good deep look and another deep look in the opposite direction. Dexter now gets himself under it and gets the goal here. What's cooking? Good looking. Believe it is match point here. A great finish. And you have to say, did well to take the opportunity there, did Wayne. Oh, it's literally end zone to end zone stuff for the connection, the 12 to 92 connection. And there's one deep look that didn't connect, but another one that did, and that's often what it takes. Often how the cookie crumbles. And that's, as I said, what it takes to maintain their 2-goal lead. Rams came in hot today. And continuing the very, very good energy. Donkeys feel the pull now. And get the disc moving around the back. Zone look once again here from the Rams. Mpaza connection here. Looking for the reset. Bishop picks it up for them. A good swing to number 28. Oh, and just put down. A wayward throw. There's a deep cut immediately. Threatening and moving it down the line now are the Rams. On the cusp of taking a 3-goal lead now. Biggest lead of the game. Looking for an option down the line. Waiting. Gets into power position. Sends the throw and a great D to keep the Donkeys in the game. Down the line. Matthew Bishop in power position. Releases the forehand. Oh. And a D almost going to the hands of Skylar. Just waiting to pounce on that as he gets on D quickly. Over the top to Ruet, who's unmarked. Eventually a mark comes through. Rams on their end zone. Sorry, on their brick mark, that is. Deep throw into the end zone. It was a good look, but didn't have enough power to get beyond the defense of the Donkeys. And the answer is no. Mpaza putting in another shift here to keep the Peter Maritzburg outfit in this game. Timeout called from Matthew Bishop. Just want to regroup. Do the Donkeys. Want to make sure that they don't give away another opportunity here. And just rehearsing that forehand throw. It was a little bit bladey. But you got to shoot to score. If you don't shoot, you won't score. And it was a good look. It was in power position. And momentum was definitely the key to that one. Rams will be happy with their performance. They have the lead now. 2-goal lead. They've had that 2-goal cushion. And what they also have is support. Aaron Isaac saying, go Rams. Jill Smith saying, go, go, go Rams. And KXD Psychotic doesn't know much about Ultimate Frisbee. KXD, you're in the right place. This is basically an Ultimate Frisbee game. And you can watch it all you want. Learn as much as you can. Keep asking questions, we'll answer them. Chris Arons throwing some support for the Donkeys, who have the disc on their end zone line. And we see Jason21 saying props to the Donkeys for sticking to their person D, trying to work through the Rams zone. And zone feels very anti-development at this level. I mean, there's an argument to be had about that. You're going to be experiencing zones at the highest level anyway. And if you can learn to play through a zone now, then by the time you get to the senior phases, it's not something unfamiliar. So props to the Rams to actually have a zone here and to put the Donkeys under pressure. And we have seen that they can work through the zone. They know how to do it, how to shred through it. They have the hands for it. And Paza, very, very active downfield. And very good with the give goes for the flow, which some would argue is also very, very fun to do. You don't always have to look for deep throws. As we see now, here we go with the give and goes. Shredding through the cup. Just need a little bit of forward movement now. The dump, the swing, it's a big one. And there's the gap through the middle, but the throw just wasn't enough. Ooh, just enough played for that one also to be caught, as Rams calm possession down. Doing well to find their options are the Rams. Looks like someone is unmarked. Mpaza, not enough. Did well to avoid the contact in the end zone. And great hands here for the Rams. Jason21, I can't read my WhatsApps now. I can only read comments. Let's have a debate here. Let's get everybody else involved. As we also see Louis, also pretty excited for the Rams. Asking for a chicken wing. Louis is asking for a chicken wing from the Rams. And complimenting the good look from Ruet. Rams with a 3-goal lead here against the Donkeys. As the pull comes in. Picked up through the legs by Bishop. A fake. And eventually gets the initial throw through. Good flow here to keep the disc moving. That's the great give and go play that you're going to need to break through a zone. They're doing well to keep the disc moving. Just looking for that mid popper. Did well to shut down that continuation. Finds the gap. Well done from Bishop. Got past the front line and just needs to find a way to continue that momentum, which they're doing now. Doing well to keep the disc moving. Over the top and good hands once again. Good trust here from the Donkeys as they once again keep the disc moving. The swing is there. The continuation option looked off. Doing well to make space for one another. There's a look into the deep for Skylar. As they keep the disc moving. Skylar now moving into the gap. Oh! And a great touch here from Ruet. Absolutely poaching off that throw. Maybe an over-the-top look might have been the right option. Oh, and a beautiful throw. Incredible. Incredible finish here. As Rams get another goal. extending their lead now to 4. And yes, Ethan, I couldn't agree more. Some unbelievable play here from the Rams. Textbook zoning, quick counter-attacking play. Bryce Isaac also very, very excited about the Rams. Just a quick, come on, Rams. Love to see it. And a lovely little noise here from Louis. Keep the comments flowing in. We love hearing from you. We love engaging with the community. You engaging with us. And this is the type of energy that we need, the type of support that we need to just push youth ultimate here in the country. Donkeys pick up the disc. Have a bit of a mountain to climb here. And that's the throw that we've been looking for here. Just need to use their mids a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more active with the mid cuts. Mpaza there, he's found once again. And there, the continuation. This is what is devastating to a zone. And that is how you destroy it. Not in is the call. The on the end zone line. There are 2 options over the top here for Matthew. A bladey throw here from the young man would do the trick. But Mpaza makes himself an option. Oh, tries to go over the top. But goes with a backhand. A deep cut here that you might have seen just outside your screen. Over the top. Donkeys have the disc once again. Quick counter-attacking play. Oh, just out of the hands of the diving Skylar. He did well to get his hands there in the first place. Love the effort. Big hands once again, this time on D. Over the top throw and over the receiver. You can see just the zone here tiring just a little bit. Oh! Just out of the grasp here of Mpaza 66. Mpaza brothers putting on a performance here. Timeout is the call from Dexter number 92. And you feel that's not a bad call here. Just to get control of the game once again. And we have ample support here at the field. Oops, almost lost them. There they are. Camping chairs out. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see the support from parents, guardians, friends, family, brothers, sisters, cousins. Everybody is here. It's not just ultimate frisbee action. No, South Africans, we love sports. Oh, actually, just the ball is lost in the woods, in the forest. And the camera angle is also lost a little bit. My apologies. We are working on getting a tripod here. But the ultimate must go on. The show must go on. We're not going to stop. Tripod or no tripod. The disc must go on. We have a few And we will be starting on the near sideline. Offense, defense, set, disc in here. As Rams look to ram it home now. Get it over the line. Have done well to get it into the middle of the field. And the hammer was a good look. You could see Wayne was attacking that disc there. But just a little bit out of reach. Oh, great swivel here. And Donkey's in the middle once again. The deep option is there. It's been looked off. And they resort to the swing. Keep the disc moving once again. Width being used, and once again through the middle. Mpaza has been ever present in that mid zone. Some good calm ultimate now. There it is. There's another pass to number 28. A great cut here. Handler cut. And Donkeys with some textbook ultimate. Nothing too fancy. Just looking for the gaps as they develop. Through the middle. Good hands. Almost looks like a man-D now. They've done well to split the zone. Skylar has all the time he needs. Oh! A little bit overcooked with the pass. And might not have set himself up in the best way to get that down. But you've got to admire the effort here from the young Skylar. Oh, great hands here from TK to keep possession here for Rams on their end zone line. You'd feel that if he didn't get that, it was a certain score for the Donkeys. They find themselves in exactly that position. Oh, and a little bit overcooked with the pass. It was a good look. It was a good look, but just a little bit overcooked. High fives all around. The spirit is still good here in this game. That's also very good to see. Rule number 1 in the game is the spirit of the game. Oh, TK got hands to it. There's a foul call. And it's uncontested immediately. It's contested. I apologize. Goes back to the thrower. Dexter picks up the disc here. Gets it to Jet. Jet. No hesitation. A little bit of float. Oh my goodness. Oh. And hands of apology here from Matthew Bishop. Just got a little bit eager to stop that throw from coming out. Good to see that the spirit is still good. Understands the heat of the game here. Does TK. And as we say, the disc don't lie. If you should have scored, you will score. As the Rams extend their lead to 5. And I believe that's the game. 10-5 to the Rams. They worked very hard. They did some spectacular play from both teams. We had a greatest in this game. We had sticky hands here from that man on screen, TK. And big throws from Jet, Wayne, Dexter. Relentless on D. And the Donkeys can be proud of their performance. There's a lot to take away from this. Some great movements to do well against a very, very good Rams zone. They came very, very prepared to make it difficult to score against them. But yes, the happier of the two teams, the team in white and pink, the young guns, the Rams. Thank you for joining us on the stream. We will get the next game for you up shortly.